हेलो, गुड इवनिंग एंड वेलकम टू क्रिकेट टीवी। हम लौटे हैं रिव्यूज लेकर दो मैचेस के, जो कि दो आखिरी मैचेस हैं इस सीजन के। मैच नंबर 69 जो कि खेला गया था पंजाब किंग्स और एमआई के बीच में, और मैच नंबर 70 जो कि खेला गया था बिटवीन लखनऊ एंड आरसीबी। तो मैच नंबर 69 जो है, पंजाब जीते हैं विद बाय 7 विकेट्स, 9 बॉल्स लेफ्ट। तो नारायण सर, क्या कहेंगे आप इस मैच के बारे में?
For the last 1, 2 years, the world is talking about AI at all places, correct? So
यस।
Punjab also talked about AI. So, Arya, English. A for Arya, I for English. And these two were too good for Mumbai Indians, and they convincingly defeated them by 7 wickets. So this was one match where both the qualifiers were playing. The last 4, 5 matches, it was one qualifier, one eliminated, one qualifier, and there was a lot of, and the eliminated guys were defeating the qualified teams. So Shreyas won the toss and put MI to bat. Wickleton and Rohit gave a good start of 45 in 5.4 overs. Wickleton scored 27, 20 balls, 5 fours, and his strike rate is very high. Usually is very high, but yesterday it was only 135. So very unlike Wickleton. Rohit and Surya then put 36 of 26 balls when Rohit got out at 24, 21 balls, 2 fours, 1 6. Again, Rohit's strike rate only 115. Usually it is 175, 200, 180. ऐसा ही करता है. So somehow yesterday both Rohit and Wickleton did not perform as expected from Mumbai Indians. Tilak Verma scored only one. Jack got a quick fire, 17, 8 balls, 2 fours, and 1 6. Then it was again left to the formidable SKY to partner Capital Pandya, to Captain Pandya for 44 runs, 23 balls. And then with Namandeep, 31 runs, 17 balls. We steadied the innings to a defendable score of 184, though they lost 7 wickets. So ऐसा one point of time लगा कि 184 bowlers के लिए अच्छा रहेगा, not bad, but still another 20-25 runs would have been better for Mumbai. Surya got out last ball, 57 runs, 39 balls, 6 fours and 2 sixes. And Pandya scored 26, 15 balls, 2 fours, 2 sixes. Namandir was also excellent. Last match also he played a cameo. Today also, yesterday 20 runs, 12 balls and 2 sixes. So overall, 184 के बदले में अगर 205, 210 होता तो it would be a formidable score. Punjab ke bowlers, except Jamison, all were among the wickets. Harshdeep, Marco Jensen, Vashak took 2 wickets each. Brar got 1 wicket actually. लेकिन रन्स काफी दिए उन्होंने भी. पंजाब जब चेस करने की बारी आई तो प्रभ सिरमन यू नो got out at 34 score at 4.2 for just 13 runs this time, very less. Look time, looking at his strike rate, and it was below 100. First time I saw the Prav Simran's strike is below 100, because of some very tight bowling of Deepak Chahar, who bowled one maiden over. So after that, English joined Priyank Arya, and both of them displayed some very solid, excellent cricket, hitting shots all over the ground, and in a great partnership of 109 runs, 109 runs in 59 balls. Arya got out when the score was 143 in the 15th over. He scored 62, 35 balls, 9 fours, 2 sixes. English was then joined by captain Shreyas Iyer, and they made a small partnership of 28. When English got out for 73, superb innings, 42 balls, 9 fours, 3 sixes, and he was rightly adjudged the player of the match yesterday. And then Shreyas and Vadira took Punjab to victory. Shreyas was not out for 26 runs, 16 balls, 1 4, 2 sixes. Coming to the MI bowler, see, MI is and Punjab now both are in the top four. So Pandya used 7 bowlers yesterday. Bumrah was the best, 23 runs, took 1 wicket. Santner 2 wickets, but 41 runs he gave. Ball gave 36 in his 3.3 overs. Deepak Char was good, but he did not get all the 4 overs. I don't know why, what was the reason. Though he even bowled one maiden also. Ashwini Kumar, a young bowler, which the Mumbai Indians have taken in their squad was hit for 16 in 1 over. And Pandey also went for 29 in 2 overs. So bowling का एक again ये concern रहेगा. आगे मैचेस और खेलने हैं, तो 4 नंबर पे हैं. So let's see how it works out. देखिए.
So you're on mute.
I think they were 20, 30 runs too short yesterday, and batting first was a disadvantage I mentioned earlier. That in the previous match also the team batting first had a problem on this pitch. The ball was moving a lot, and the atmosphere was a bit heavy there because of the monsoon. So I think they did start at a disadvantage. I mentioned that Punjab has been there for the previous match also, so they were acclimatized to that conditions over there. So they were sort of ready. They were match ready, and Mumbai came in from Mumbai, and they were new to there. Of course, all excuses and all explanations. At the end of the day, the better team won. I think Punjab did play well, and for them, 180 runs for a team like Punjab to make 180 is not a big deal. And I was very impressed with the way the young man Priyansh paced his innings. I think he learned something from his previous errors, and to play against the bowling attack like Trent Bolt and Jasprit Bumrah and Deepak Chahar, and to be there and standing there and making the 62 runs of 35 balls was, I think, a very impressive outing. And he's definitely a brilliant prospect for the national team. English, of course, no words can describe what he did. I think he was the guy who actually destroyed the bowling when in the initial stages. Priyansh was a bit slow, and then he picked up towards the latter half. But I think Josh Inglis's innings actually turned the tide towards Punjab after Prabhsimran lost his wicket to Bumrah. And standout bowling from Bumrah, I think 4-0, 23-1. That's what we're used to from Jasprit. And I think he's getting his touch back. That's a big, I think, positive from an India perspective, because we are going into test matches, we are going into a lot of championships. I think we need Jasprit Bumrah at his peak. Deepak Chahar surprisingly one maiden, and that against the opening pair like Simran and Priyansh to bowl a maiden over is, I think, speaks volumes for what he could do and what the pitch was doing, because these two batsmen are such that they can hit any ball, and so if for 6 balls you can keep them quiet, you did do a good job. So I think all in all, from the pace perspective, Trent Bolt was a disappointment, but and so was Hardik Pandya. But then they are not, at least Pandya is not a frontline bowler. Trent Bolt is, but Deepak Chahar and Hardik Pandya are very encouraging for the first fixture that they will play against Gujarat, I think. So where are they playing? And I think these two bowlers will play a big role in in
New
in this
Chandigarh.
in Chandigarh. So I think depending on what the weather is like, they can make a big difference. Will Jacks, I think, was not used fully. He should have been. He's a good bowler. He may have gone for 11 runs in 1 over, but he is a wicket taker, as we have seen earlier. Santner did take wickets, but went for a lot of runs yesterday. Maybe because you had Josh Inglis standing up, batting opposite him, and he was hitting every bowler except Bumrah, whom he could not negotiate, I think. So, but I think the better team won. Punjab deserves to be there at number one. They have been playing percentage cricket, I think. They have been, all the batsmen have performed from the openers to the middle order to the tail enders. The bowlers have, with a limited capacity, performed well. And I think Shreyas Iyer has captained his team very well. So I think that number one slot is justified. Uh, great position for them to be in, and hopefully they'll justify it in when they play the qualifier number one against RCB. We have, I don't know how Mumbai, with what confidence Mumbai is going to go into playing with Gujarat, because they're a great team, and but we have beaten Gujarat before, I think, in the league stage, and that will give us a lot of confidence. So it's going to be Mumbai versus Gujarat and PBKS versus RCB. And I think Mumbai is a slight advantage here, because I think it is in a position to take on GT. RCB taking on PBKS. Uh, I think I leave it to Narayan to speak about that.
So two things. One is that maiden over of Deepak Char was bowled to Prabh Sirwan.
Absolutely. And that's
So
big.
that is why if you see, Prabh Sirwan scored 13 runs of 16 balls.
Yeah.
That's why his average is below, 100 basically. बहुत कम एवरेज है कंपेरेटिव टू, जो होता नहीं है प्रभ सेनवन जैसे प्लेयर का।
Mm.
दूसरा था कि प्रियांश आर्या का एक सेंचुरी भी था इस टूर्नामेंट के अंदर, स्टार्टिंग के अंदर। तो अगेन ग्राउंड है, इफ यू सी इन दिस एंटायर आईपीएल, अगर आप टॉप प्लेयर्स देखोगे ना, तो काफी प्लेयर उभर के आए हैं जो अनकैप्ड है।
Yes.
सो जो इंडिया टैलेंट निखिल बोलता है, इट्स वेरी गुड फॉर अस बेसिकली।
Yeah. Yeah.
तो अभी तक इंडिया के लिए खेले हैं और आईपीएल के अंदर अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, एंड अच्छे नॉक्स खेल रहे हैं, अच्छे टेक्निक अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग इज गुड एक्चुअली। सो एक बात वो सही है, कंपेयर टू अभी जो पहला मैच है आरसीबी का और पंजाब का, तो नो देखा जाए तो बॉलिंग दोनों के में ही थोड़ा सा जोर लगाना पड़ेगा बेसिकली।
Mm.
तो कृणाल पंड्या को बॉलिंग करानी पड़ेगी, दयाल अच्छा बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं, भुवी अच्छा बॉलिंग नहीं कर रहे हैं, सुहास भी बॉलिंग अच्छा नहीं कर रहे हैं। सो अब की आरसीबी की बॉलिंग में भी बहुत इशू है। पंजाब के बॉलिंग में भी आप देखो, अर्शदीप यूजुअली जो करते हैं, मार्को जैनसन, वैशाख वगैरह, तो कोई ऐसे ब्रार अच्छा एक कभी उसको इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर यूज कर रहे हैं। तो दोनों टीमों के अंदर बॉलिंग का ही स्ट्रेंथ है, बैटिंग दोनों में अच्छी है, बॉलिंग विल डिसाइड द बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ देम, दिस इज व्हाट आई यूजुअली लुक एट। सो in fact in the entire tournament if you see among all the team 10 players, कोई जबरदस्त बॉलिंग ऐसा है ना कि भाई ये बॉलिंग बहुत तगड़े, अगले को 150 160 में खींच लेंगे, आगे जाने नहीं देंगे, ऐसा लगा नहीं। बैटिंग ज्यादा अच्छी हो गई है, बॉलिंग पे ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। और आज का से अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, इवन फील्डिंग इज वन वन एरिया ऑफ कंसर्न फॉर एंटायर द क्रिकेट फ्रेटर्निटी इटसेल्फ। फील्डिंग इतनी अच्छी नहीं रही है, और थ्रोइंग अच्छी अच्छी नहीं रही है थ्रू आउट द आईपीएल। सो दिस इज अगेन वन एरिया व्हिच ऑल द 10 टीम शुड लुक इनटू। निखिल।
Yeah. So, you want to touch upon today's match, Punjab versus RCB versus
आरसीबी वर्सेस
या
एलएसजी।
या
LSG? Yeah.
आरसीबी
Yeah.
जीत
तो
गया।
प्रिया जी
यस,
या बोलिए।
आरसीबी जीत गया मैच 70, ये आखिरी मैच है इस सीजन का। और लखनऊ के अगेंस्ट आरसीबी खेले और आरसीबी जीत गए। दे मेड 230 रन्स, 4 विकेट्स एट द लॉस ऑफ 4 विकेट्स इन 20 ओवर्स। दे वन बाय 6 विकेट्स। तो सर क्या कहेंगे आप इस मैच के बारे में? आई थिंक इट वाज वेरी वेरी एक्साइटिंग मैच, नारायण जी।
So this was one match. If LSG would have won, तो जो निखिल ने कल शेयर किया था कि टॉप टीम 19 18 17 16 15 14 12 टॉप 8 टीम्स का हो जाता, तो वो हुआ नहीं। दो टीम
हम्म।
19 पे आ गई है और एक टीम 13 पे ही रह गई है।
हम्म।
सो इसमें ऐसा हुआ कि आरसीबी इलेक्टेड टू बोल फर्स्ट एज यूजुअल। जो आप देखोगे 70 मैच में से मेरे को लगता है 60 मैचों में जिस जो कैप्टन जीता है उसने बॉलिंग मांगी है। सो यही था। फिर अब की बार एलएसजी की बैटिंग आई, एमएमपीपी के अंदर एक एम खेले नहीं आज अब की बार, देवर नो मार्करम दिस टाइम।
Markram was not
सो
there.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, तो ओपनिंग करने के लिए दे सब्स्टिट्यूटेड ए साउथ अफ्रीकन अगेन, मैथ्यू ब्रेक्सी, हु केम in place of Markram this time. He scored 14 runs, 12 balls, 1 4, 1 6, got out when the score was 20. He's a good player, good shots he made actually. So he's again upcoming player, अच्छा रहेगा basically. And he got clean bowled by Tushara. वो हिसाब से at 2.4 overs में उनका वो था, वैसे रहा। Then उसके बाद में क्या रहा कि uh, Pant, after that, Pant and Marsh. Pant came one down, and Marsh was there already. They displayed superb batting and got an excellent partnership of 152 runs of 78 balls, taking the score to 177. And Marsh got out at 67, 37 balls, 4 fours, and 5 sixes. While doing this, Marsh crossed 5,000 runs in T20 cricket also. Another landmark he has achieved this year. So Pant this time was his best in this IPL. He scored a well-made century. Not out at 118, 61 balls, 11 fours, and 8 sixes. And he hit sixes all across the ground. And his 92 runs came only in boundaries and sixes. Out of 118, 92 came only in this. And he got his real form this time. Scored, played a captain's inning. एंड होम ग्राउंड अगेन, लखनऊ वालों को मजा आ गया उसका मैचिंग देख के। एंड मार्च के आउट होने के बाद में इट वाज ही एंड पूरन had a small partnership around 49 runs, 20 balls. Again, Puran scored 13 out of those 49, and they reached this score of 227. Which was a formidable score, and which we thought at that point of time of the interval कि ये थोड़ा difficult होगा chase करने के लिए आरसीबी को. RCB bowlers bowled well, you know. So Thushara bowled well. He got one wicket for 26 runs. Surprisingly, Krunal again bowled only 2 overs. I don't know. 14 runs दिए लेकिन दो ही ओवर उसको बोल कराए. दयाल ने 44 रन दिए 3 ओवर में. भुवी ने 46 रन दिए, एक विकेट लिया खाली. सुहास ने 39 रन दिए 3 ओवर के अंदर, और शेपार्ड ने 51 रन दिए, एक विकेट लिए. So except Thuskara, nobody showed any excellence. So again, this is a gray area for आरसीबी, कि ये बॉलिंग पे उनको ध्यान देना बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट टू वर्क. सो ये होने के बाद में 237 के बाद बहुत बारी आई आरसीबी की. जितेश शर्मा आपकी बार कैप्टनशिप कर रहे हैं, एंड रजत पाटीदार वाज यूज्ड एज एन इम्पैक्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ दिस वर्क्स. जब एक कैप्टन अपॉइंटेड है, वो बीच में तो इंजर्ड था काफी टाइम, उसके बाद में अभी आप उसको बाहर खिलाते हो, इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर लाते हो, तो हाउ डज इट वर्क, हाउ डज इट अफेक्ट ऑन द ग्राउंड. जितेश शर्मा सीख रहे हैं, रजत पाटीदार काफी मैच्योर्ड है, आपने उसको चुना है एज कैप्टन ऑफ द टीम. तो आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड. Salt and Kohli got off to a good start. 30 runs, 61 runs बनाए उन्होंने. Salt ने 30 बनाए 19 balls के अंदर. पाटीदार then joined Kohli as an impact substitute, as I mentioned. And in the power play 66 for 1 था, 11 का एवरेज चल रहा था. Not bad according to me. Patidar got out at 14, 7 balls, and it was 90 for 2 at 7.5 overs. लियाम लिविंगस्टोन आए, अब की बार उनको लिया इस मैच में. ही गॉट प्लम एलबीडब्ल्यू फर्स्ट बॉल. अगेन अरूर के गॉट दिस बैक टू बैक विकेट्स. इट वाज 90 फॉर 3. तभी भी लगा कि भाई अभी तो कोहली साहब हैं तो शायद अच्छा रहेगा, चांसेस अच्छे हैं, 90 फॉर 3 है. मयंक अग्रवाल ज्वाइन किंग कोहली, है ना, एट 115 के आसपास तक उन्होंने किया. कोहली दिस टाइम completed his 8th half century in this IPL, and he got out to Avish Khan for 54, 30 balls, 10 fours, and strike rate of 180, and it was 123 for 4. तब लगा कि ये अभी थोड़ा सा और डिफिकल्ट होगा इसके आगे, क्योंकि वापस अभी मिडल ऑर्डर का टेस्टिंग चालू हो जाएगा इसके बाद में. उस टाइम भी 104 रन और बाकी थे एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. But Jitesh Sharma, as an acting captain, for the match, hit his first 50 this time, uh, and he and Mayank Agarwal, added 107 runs, 45 balls, superb partnership, taking RCB to victory with 8 balls to spare. One heartening note is when Mayank Agarwal was run out by Devesh Rathi, पंत रिकॉल्ड हिम, सेड हमको ये विकेट नहीं चाहिए, तो फेयर प्ले अवार्ड में शायद नंबर आगे हो जाएगा थोड़ा सा. इट वॉज वेरी गुड स्पोर्टमैनशिप कि ऐसी विकेट हमको नहीं लेनी है. पॉसिबली गेम वहां से चेंज भी हो सकता था, अग्रवाल जाने के बाद में शेपर्ड आता तो, या पंड्या आता, क्या रहता. उस टाइम भी कम से कम 30 रन बाकी थे. तो वी डोंट नो हाउ इट वर्क्स आउट. जितेश शर्मा ने 85 रन मारे, 33 balls, 8 fours, 6 sixes. Excellent, effortless sixes. We discussed the other day how this new breed of people are hitting sixes. And Mayank Agarwal, 41 runs to 23 balls, 5 fours, he hit. So it was a good partnership, good chase. RCB आगे पीछे चल रहे थे. Finally they got it, and now they are number 2, and they will play Punjab in the first qualifier. Nikhil.
No, I've been talking about the middle order riches for India. Now suddenly we have a riches of wicket keeper batsmen. So if you saw the whole IPL, Dhruv Jurel, Abhishek Porel, and now Jitesh Sharma, I think great wicket keepers. Obviously, they are good wicket keepers, but they're now wicket keeper batsmen who come and perform on the pitch and play fast and play hard and
Correct.
play match-winning innings. So I
Correct.
think from an India perspective, to have such a, you already have a KL Rahul, you already have a Rishabh Pant, you already have Ishan Kishan in your top line. Those are already there, and now you have a second line emerging with Dhruv Jurel, Abhishek Porel, and Jitesh Sharma. So I think a lot of talent out there, and India is going to be having a tough time to decide who will play in the top 11 or maybe the India A team. And I think that was one of the key highlights, according to me, of this match with Jitesh. Really, he was always good. He did play well in the earlier season, but this season he was a bit muted. I think this match brought out the best in him. And so you saw two wicket-keeper batsmen shining today. Rishabh Pant doing his century, and Jitesh Sharma also wicket-keeper captain, doing his stuff today. So it was a wicket-keeper captain match today, and the I don't think the better team won. I won't say that. I hate to say this, but I don't think RCB deserves to be at number two. GT is a far better team than RCB today on a man-to-man basis, batsman to batsman basis, bowler to bowler basis, fielder to fielder basis. I think GT would probably have been sitting at number two had they not messed up the last three matches that they played. Probably they would have been number one, even better than Punjab in terms of the points. But Punjab is a very balanced team, and from a balance perspective, they would sort of outmatch Gujarat on a merit basis. So I don't think the points show the real picture. I would have thought RCB at number three, Mumbai at number four would have been a more accurate description of what happened in the last 100 days that this tournament has been going on. RCB may have done themselves a disfavor because playing Punjab is not going to be easy, and but obviously they'll get a second chance. So when they're right up there, they get two chances. So if they lose against PBKS, they will play the winner of Mumbai and the Gujarat qualifier number two. So let's see where this goes. But I would say a great performance from Jitesh Sharma. Mayank Agarwal did his job. Virat may is now probable, and you forgot one statistic, Narayan. He crossed 9,000 runs today, and
Correct.
in this format of the game, and there are hardly
Correct.
three, four people near him. They also a big difference. The second one is at 6,000, I think. So far
Correct.
ahead in the number of runs that he's made. 850s, as you said. Consistency is his hallmark. He's been played. I think one of the players who has just been there, like Surya Kumar Yadav, has the most runs, I think, in this IPL. And he's made the most runs for an MI player in IPL. That's his record, his career history. Similarly, Virat Kohli has been doing it for Bengaluru, and I think at this age and at this stage of his career, to do that time and again and again, speaks a lot for his fitness, his concentration, his aggressiveness, his ability to be there with all that anger, that aggression and that the hunger to win. Even at this stage is not gone, which you would say in a Rohit Sharma is not there or a MSD is missing. But with Virat, it was like as if he's still that 18-year-old kid who came into play, many years back. There still has that fire in him that you could see today also. So great. I think Digvish Rathi, young guy. I think little bit of I don't think he did anything wrong. You want to a batsman is taking unfair advantage of going ahead of the crease and stepping out 4 5 steps so that he can take a single is also slightly not fair from the batsman's side. Whether he should have actually knocked off the stumps or not is a question. I remember I think R Ravichandra Ashwin did it once when he was playing for Punjab, and he was trolled for that because he actually his appeal was upheld, and that batsman was asked to go back to the pavilion, and he was trolled for it a lot on social media. But I don't know whether that's wrong because you don't want to give the batsman unfair advantages of going halfway down the pitch even before the ball is bowled. So I think the jury's out on that. Rishabh, of course, is a great. He's a fair player, so he did what he had to do, and all is well that ends well. But I think that fighting spirit that Digvesh has should not go. He bowled decently well today, but he still has to control himself a lot. I saw him bad mouthing some
Yeah.
fielders when a misfield happened and screaming and shouting. All that should not be done. I think he needs, but a good bowler, all in all, he did get that one wicket which was called a no ball. later, Jitesh's wicket, where the catch was taken nicely by, I think, Badoni.
Badani.
But that right foot of his was sort of touching the outer crease, and that counted for a no ball. So unfortunate for him, but he bowled well, and I think he's a good find. And I think he should just control his aggression and be mentored and trained in match attitude. Once he does that, he can be a great guy for India. So good match, I think. Again, RCB, best of luck to them. It's Kohli's 18th number jersey, 18th IPL. People are rooting for him. He's an icon. For his sake, we hope RCB wins. But from merit perspective, looks difficult to me. I think Punjab is a much better team. GT could also override them. They have two chances. Let's see where it goes.
So Kohli has 60 IPL half centuries and 10 full centuries.
Mm.
That is one thing. Second thing, when you are coming to the wicket-keeper batsman, I told you LSG has one player called Aryan
Mm.
Juyal. He is from Moradabad. He is also a wicket-keeper batsman.
Mm.
He played for under 19 for India, and last year he was in Mumbai Indians.
Mm.
वहाँ भी मैच नहीं मिला, यहाँ भी मैच नहीं मिला, but he is a very good records he has in Ranji Trophy. Nice guy. So एक वो था, प्लस ये जो ध्रुव राठी ने विकेट रन आउट किया ना, उसके बाद में ऐसे रन आउट के अंदर अंपायर पूछता है कि आर यू
Are you serious?
अपीलिंग?
Yeah, are you
हाँ,
appealing? And he said
तो
yes.
उसको अपील नहीं करना चाहिए.
अपील नहीं करना. वार्निंग
ठीक
देके
है.
शायद छोड़ वार्निंग देके छोड़
नहीं,
दे कि वापस जा सकते.
आपने विकेट भी उड़ा दिया, सब कुछ कर दिया. इफ यू डोंट अपील,
Yeah,
द
yeah,
अंपायर विल नॉट कॉल हिम आउट.
yeah, yeah.
कर लिया,
I saw
उसके
that.
बाद में फिर वो थर्ड अंपायर के अंदर गया, हमको लगा आउट आएगा, उधर नॉट आउट आया, तब मालूम पड़ा कि पंच साहब ने उसको विड्रॉ कर लिया. सो this is one thing, and overall we have found lot of emerging youngsters in this IPL. When you summarize these 70 matches, all the teams have got 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 new talent which Nikhil usually puts for कि ये talent है ना, तो ये सब emerging talents हैं, good future for India, and what we call good takeaways. When we do something, we
Mm.
say what is the takeaway from this.
Mm.
So these are the good takeaways. और ऐसा नहीं है, बैटर्स भी हैं, बॉलर्स भी हैं, विकेट कीपर्स का भी अपन डिस्कस किए हैं, and good small young fielders also they are there. So that is one thing which this tournament is complete. And I always mention कि ये entire tournament 35 रन दिन में खत्म कर देना चाहिए. 35-40. How they do it? It is their lookout. जल्दी चालू करना है
Yeah,
पहले.
multiple matches, multiple locations. They can have
हाँ
two, three
हाँ हाँ.
matches happening simultaneously. You don't have to
And
have
there are
one match in a day.
there are so many cricket association in India जहाँ की टीम नहीं है, लेकिन जैसे
Stadium,
रांची है.
stadium
हाँ,
है, stadium है. Yeah,
वहाँ स्टेडियम बना है बिकॉज ऑफ मिस्टर धोनी. करेक्ट
yeah,
ना.
yeah,
तो उसको फिर वेल विल दे गेट द रेवेन्यूज आउट ऑफ, एंड
yeah.
हाउ विल दोस पीपल स्टेइंग इन दैट टाउन, आज 15-20 लाख की आबादी है, हाउ विल दे एंजॉय क्रिकेट. तो
True.
ऐसा कुछ सोचना चाहिए उनको, वर्कआउट करना चाहिए.
Absolutely, I
सो
agree. There are places like Goa, Pune,
यस
where
यस
there are
यस
great venues who don't have their
या
teams.
या
They can always have multiple matches in multiple locations and try and crunch the
या
time.
Cuttack has a very good stadium
Yeah,
in
that's
Odisha.
true.
So वहाँ अगर
Absolutely.
टीम नहीं है तो वहाँ भी देना चाहिए अभी. और आपने गुवाहाटी, विशाखापट्टनम, और ये न्यू चंडीगढ़, और तुम्हारा एक ये धर्मशाला, these are the four which you are usually using other than the metro.
Yeah.
So let's see how it works out basically. Yeah.
Great. I think
Good.
we are going to have a good matchup now. So I think tomorrow is the rest day, and then
Yeah,
Thursday, Friday there is a match, and I think
yeah,
Sunday and Monday. Saturday I think
yeah,
is a break. So
yeah.
Q1, Q2, then eliminator, and then the final on Monday I think. So
फाइनल ऑन
Rest,
ट्यूसडे. ट्यूसडे को है
rest,
फाइनल.
rest, match. ऐसा.
okay, okay,
हाँ.
good. So let's see how
Because
this pans out.
they have to move the teams also from
Yeah.
there to Ahmedabad. Yeah.
Okay. All the matches are in Ahmedabad.
No, two in New Chandigarh,
Okay.
first and second,
Hmm.
and then the second eliminator and the final. They are both in Ahmedabad.
Okay. Great. All right.
First two in New Chandigarh.
So we look
So
forward
from New
to.
Chandigarh, you can send the ball across the country also.
Absolutely, you're right. Like a drone. Huh? So So let's look forward to some exciting matches. 4 matches coming
Yeah,
up, and
correct.
may the best team win. We'll have our assessments ready for you before the matches are actually played out, and of course, the quiz that is open for this Sunday is right before you, in terms of getting a prize of 2,500. So
Yes.
please do let us know which IPL team's captain would you change and with who for the coming season for the IPL 2026. And obviously the player has to be from the same team as Narayan mentioned in the previous program. So let's have your answers rolling in, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. We want more and more participation and uh, think out of the box, come in with new Indian talent, with what we look for, because India's, for in India, cricket is a religion. And out of 140 crore people, I think 139 crores, 99 lakhs, 99,999 people are lovers of cricket, except maybe one may not be there. So it's a great sport, and we love this game, which is why we are with you. Otherwise, I am a chartered accountant, Narayan is a chartered accountant, Priyaji is a finance professional, but we love this sport. And so this is our passion. It's a passion pitch for us, and thank you for joining us on this journey. It's been a great 70 matches spread across so many days, and it's been good interacting with all of you. And we're looking forward to the rest of the 4 matches and your comments coming in on what should happen. We're going to get the winners of our quizzes together on during this period. We'll be reaching out to them and getting them online for you to listen to their views, because they're great enthusiasts of cricket, great researchers, great analysts, because that's why they won. So we'll get them on, and they're all young guys. They are, I think, in the 20 to 27 age bracket. So it'll be good to interact with them. So we are looking forward to that very excitedly, and we'll bring them to you either together or one at a time in the next 4 shows that we do for the 4 matches. Narayan.
So 2047 Viksit Bharat, has also one agenda, that cricket will be played in all the 190 countries of the world. Don't worry about that.
I'm sure the way it's going, I'm pretty sure that it's spreading. I mean, you know, heard of countries such for
US
those
already
countries.
has huge tournaments.
Yeah,
US, you saw last year how
yeah,
many people came at New
true,
York
true,
and other places also.
true, 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 true. Great, Priyaji.
यस सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग और हम जल्दी लौटेंगे अगले एपिसोड के साथ डू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल सो दिस इज आवर साइनिंग ऑफ मी प्रिया जोशी विद मिस्टर नारायण पसारी एंड मिस्टर निखिल मुरसावाला थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस गुड नाइट